Night Hockey. My name is Zach Seeloff, and it's great to be here with you on Sunday nights, as always, for tonight's featured matchup, which is the Merlots taking on the Blunicorns. We're at the beautiful Hartmeyer Ice Arena in Madison for the MGHA, the Madison Gay Hockey Association. Visit our website, www.madisongayhockey.org. Like I said tonight, it's the Merlots versus the Blunicorns. Let's start with the Blunicorns, since we're on their side of the ice. Heck of a goaltender. That's really the first thing that jumps out at you. Doug Kelleher, 183 saves on only 12 goals allowed, a 93.8% save percentage. Absolute rock star in that. That is a ton of shots to face, because as we quickly head over to the other side where the Merlots are warming up, we see their goaltender, Nikki Veldkamp, an outstanding MGHA veteran, only 8 goals allowed on 91 shots. So first thing that tells you she's also outstanding with a 92% save percentage, but also that the defense is really doing a job in front of her, particularly as compared to the Blunicorns. She's faced less than half as many shots, just under half as many shots, as Doug Kelleher has had to face. As we continue with the Merlots, their trouble really, and as talk about trouble, the Merlots are tied for 4th right now at 2-2-3. They've got 7 points on the season. Right behind them are the Blunicorns. They're in a 4-way tie for 6th at 2-3-2. They've got 6 points. So 4 teams with 6 points, 2 teams with 7 right now in the MGHA. And the struggle for both of these teams has been offensive. As I look at the stats here for the Merlots, we'll start with them. Mike Ekberg's got 2 goals on the season. Marty Alstad has 1. Ashley Baldwin has 1. Elena Kohler has 1. Miranda Soloff has 1. And Amanda Forbes has 2. And so in total, that equals up to 8 goals only. They've also only allowed 8. But, you know, because of how distributions go in this game, that equals out to their record of 2-2-3. On the Blunicorn side, as we turn the other way, they've gotten more offensive production, largely from Justin Sukup, who has 8 goals and 4 assists on the season. John Stefani has 1. Tanis Kelleher has 1. Angela Trentadue has 1. And Brian Bischel has 3. And that total is enough for 15. Am I adding that right? 14, excuse me. I added an extra one in there. So 14 goals for the Blunicorns, but unfortunately, while their opponents have notched 12, it's come, you know, this distribution has been such that they find themselves a little bit on the outside looking in, sitting at 2-3-2. However, that said, they're 1 point down on the Merlots here, and so a win, if they can pick up 2 points and offer none to the Merlots, that will be an outstanding outcome for them as we watch both teams warm up here. Minute 10 in the warm-up period. For those of you not familiar with the MGHA, we do 3 periods, 12 minutes each, no overtime in the regular season, and that's just because of how tight the ice time is. We start around 4:30 and go all the way till about 10:20, 10:30, depending on, tardiness and all of that. And so just no opportunity for overtime, unfortunately, in the regular season. When we do the championship nights, we sometimes try and do overtime if it comes down to that. Let's head over to the Monroes, let you see them doing their rainbow drill as they get started. Taking a nice shot there is Miranda Soloff, number 44, as Nikki Veldkamp gets down to block it. So with 30 seconds to go, that's basically the lay of the land here. 2 teams kind of in the middle of the pack in the league, each one looking to separate, and a win for either one would be very, very big in terms of allowing that to happen. The big thing to remember, though, with the MGHA, and as I announce these games, I always try and be mindful of it and keep it in perspective. This is a competitive league in the sense that we keep score and people are trying to win. I don't want to downplay that. But at the same time, this is also a league that's really meant to be welcoming, particularly to people who traditionally have not always been welcome in the hockey community, specifically LGBT people, people of color, women, etc. And so that's really the big key when we come out to play here at the MGHA. With that in mind, the horn has blown and we're going to get the practice pucks picked up, get everybody lined up. As I look, I see 1 sub here for blue. That is number 18, Alex Stotts. So we will, let me make sure, so we're going to have 2 blue number 18s because Kate Walton also wears number 18. So it'll be a little confusing, but Kate's a little bit shorter than Alex. And Alex is also wearing a solid blue jersey, whereas Kate has the blue and white. On the Merlots side, I don't think I saw any subs over there. So, looks like it will just be the straight roster for the Merlots, and let's go over that. We'll start with the Merlots. They're on our right here as you look at this image. Number 1 is David Hafner. Number 3, Jess Rozecki. Number 5, Mike Ekberg. Number 6, Marty Allstad. 7 is Ames Barker. 8, Ashley Baldwin. 9, Amber Heck. 12, Brendan Davey. 13, Maggie Augustin. 23, Elena Queller. 44, Miranda Soloff. 55, Amanda Forbes. 77, Jeff Harisco. 99, Vlad Brick. And in net is 33, Nikki Veldkamp. For the Blunicorns, we will call their roster at the first stoppage of play. But as we're getting ready to go, let's start with the action. Referee gets everyone in position. It's Justin Sukup against, who is that in there? I believe that's Bob Miller in the face-off dot. Sukup wins it for the Blunicorns, and we are underway. Trying to chip that one out on the corners, Ashley Baldwin. Can't do it. Actually comes on net, but an easy stick save for Nikki Veldkamp. Sukup still in the corner with it, 11:45 to play. Tries a low-angle shot, but it's just wide as it goes through the net mouth. But it's going to be held at the point. No, nice clear there by Ames Barker, but it might be too strong. The hand is up, and it's icing. We'll head back to the Merlot zone. And we'll get you the Blunicorns starting lineup. Number 00 is Justin Sukup. Number 1, John Stefani. 7, Tanis Kelleher. 11, Trisha Adams. 12, James Perrins. 13, Mark Nessel. 15 is Bob Smiley. 18, Kate Walton. Also 18, subbing in, is Alex Stotts. 23 is Ali Berenyi. 27 is Eliza Posner. 32 is Angela Trentadue. 33 is Brian Bishel. And 77 is Mira Bader, with number 19, Doug Kelleher, in the net. Draw is won by the Merlots, and it's Amanda Forbes that heads behind her net. Now she'll skate it out. Moving that one forward to Elena Queller. She puts one touch on it, but it's whacked right back in by the Blunicorns and all the way down. Vlad Brick will take it there. Looking to move around a little forecheck pressure, sends it up into center ice, but Alex Stott's able to flip it right back in. Easily paddled away by Nikki Veldkamp, and Forbes has got it once more. Goes to the far side of her zone. Nice stop there at the blue line by Mark Nessel. And the Blunicorns still control. Now Forbes takes it away once more. Good lead pass. And here they come the other way. It's Mike Ekberg trying to move around. Can't do it, though. Has it stripped away. Nice job by Vlad Brick to follow it up, though, in neutral ice. Vlad dumps that one down. Stotts has got it. Sends it right back to Vlad once more. Now Vlad moves this one up to Brendan Davey. Davey able to dump it into the zone, but it's taken right away by Mark Nessel. He goes for a long outlet pass, and it's too long. Again taken by Vlad. Moves it up to Davey near side. 10:32 to play. Still scoreless on the scoreboard. Errant pass comes out, and Ashley Baldwin will take it for the Merlots. Baldwin fires a hard shot and catches Mark Nessel right in the hip. Solid body block from the Blunicorns captain. As that puck goes down, he'll go for a change, and Maggie Augustin will pick it up defensively for the Merlots in their own zone. Nice little lead pass from Augustin. Gets that one forward. And carrying it now is Miranda Soloff. She dumps it all the way in behind the cage of the Blunicorns. Bishel skating this one out. Brian Bishel's got a lot of speed. He goes for a little lead pass, and the Blunicorns have a 4-on-3 developing here. Enter the zone, and it's carried nicely. Drop one off. Goes a little bit wide and actually comes out of the zone. Kate Walton playing it across. Bishel still holds at his blue line. His entry pass is a bit wide, and Ashley Baldwin sends it right back into neutral ice. Comes back to her once more, and again into the neutral zone. Bishel's got it now as he turns around in his own zone, sends that one across, and he finds a wide open John Stefani. As the defense was changing for the Merlots, Stefani works his way to the top of the outside circle. Now tries to send one in and hits the iron just off the outside post. John Stefani not far off on that one, but Nikki Veldkamp was there covering up the open bits of the net. Now we've got a loose puck. Bishel striding after it. Merlot's looking to take it as well. Following that one up is Amber Heck, and she puts it further down into the zone where Dave Hafner will try and get after it. He does battle with Brian Bishel. 9:06 to play as that puck scoots out. It makes its way to Marty Allstad. Allstad sends behind the net for Hafner. Hafner turns around, sends through center. It's knocked out by by Doug Kelleher, but comes to the point where Amanda Forbes will have it. Her shot blocked by Bishel, and he holds it there. Bishel then sends one out long. If that's got enough energy, it should be icing. The hand is up, and icing is the call. Let's head back to the Blunicorn zone for another faceoff. Thanks for joining us here for MGHA Sunday Night Hockey. Visit the website, www.madisongayhockey.org, if you're interested in more information, want to become a part of the group. We'd love to have you. And games are always free out here to come visit at Hartmeyer Ice Arena. Hard win on the faceoff, but it ends up going all the way back into Merlot's territory where Ashley Baldwin will have it. moves around Justin Sukup to the far side, now finds Ames Barker right in the center of the ice, and Barker cuts in. High slot, fires a shot, and misses a bit wide. Backhand chance no good, but sent across. Great pad save, and the puck kicked to the near side by the Blunicorns. Trying to move it up, but it's backhanded and taken by the Merlots, this time carried by Mike Ekberg. Fires it in. Doug trying to get a stick on there, nearly out of position. Ames, though, not quite able to turn on it the way he wanted. Maggie Augustin at the point has it moved around her, and now carrying is James Parents. Parents drops off for Sukup. Sukup enters onside, into the slot, fires just wide. Second chance through the net mouth and off to the far side. Stepping up after it is Angela Trentadue. The puck goes to the point where it's held by Mark Nessel. Nessel sends a shot in, blocked by Baldwin, and it's Trentadue with it once more. Justin Sukup now behind the net with 8:43 to play. Feed into center, pass Stotts, but held by Nessel. Nessel to the high slot, a high shot, and just wide, ends up behind the cage. Puck still back there behind the net. Baldwin looking to clear. Both Merlots trying to clear, but it's sent back down. Nessel playing very nicely at that far point and holding the puck in with 8:43 to play in the first period. Puck coming up. Ames Barker looking to clear past Stotts. He does. It comes out to center ice where Mark Nessel will hold it. Nessel moves it along, back into Merlot's territory. Ashley Baldwin gathers there at the faceoff dot, sends a high saucer pass to the blue line of the Blunicorns, and Malik Stotts will control. The clock is stuck. Oh, now we got to run it again. 8:40 indicated on the clock. I think there's less time than that, but here come the Merlots. Once again, it's carried by Miranda Soloff. Soloff looking to stop up in that near corner, turn it the other way, sends a pass out. Nice pass ahead to Brendan Davey. Davey across, trying to get that one to Queller. Puck knocked up toward the point and sent out, and it will be gathered by Amanda Forbes in neutral ice. Forbes now for the lead pass, again trying to find Davey. Puck in front of the scorer's table. Vlad Brick looks to take it. Little confusion there but on the Merlots on who exactly should gather it up. Puck still trapped in front of that scorer's table. Vlad Brick doing battle there, and now he's able to get it to Soloff. Soloff, a nice move around Alex Stotts as she goes to that near side. She's got players in center, feeds it towards net. It's knocked away and skated away, this time by Mark Nessel. Nessel to the point, but Forbes holds it there. She's got a heck of a shot, elects to fire it down, though, to Miranda Soloff. Soloff in that far corner wants to distribute, turns around Nessel. Nice move, and now it's into center for Queller. She's to the near side dot, looking to turn around. Queller, a former figure skater, you can tell that as she dances lightly on her feet, with 7:36 on the clock in the first period. Vlad Brick holding at the near point, looking for a shot here. He does fire that in, easily sticked away by Doug Kelleher. Puck still on the wall. Now Miranda Soloff will get it, sends around, but Nessel takes it, rims high, and it rolls along the dasher, but Forbes is going to be able to get it. And another nice hold of the blue line by Amanda Forbes. Long defensive shift here for the Blunicorns. Have not been able to clear this puck out. Finally, they do get it into center ice, and we'll see if they can get some fresh legs for their tired defenders. Vlad Brick getting after this one. Stotts putting on some forecheck pressure, but here comes Vlad. He's chasing that one into the near corner. Sends it towards center. It's blocked up by Bischel. Bischel forces it behind the net and takes it to his own far side. Trying to move it around a couple of Merlots. He does successfully and sends it out of the blue line and into center ice. Ashley Baldwin will grab it there for the Merlots. Move that one across and find Marty Alstad. Alstad, a nice cross-ice pass to Amber Heck. Heck at the blue line. Her shot stopped by Brian Bischel. Little chip out by Bischel and trying for a lead pass, and in fact striding after it, trying to get after it is John Stefani. Stefani goes down, Augustin goes down. Boy, Stefani feet first into the corner hard, but he gets up, looks okay with 6:25 on the clock as Baldwin moves this one forward, and now Dave Hafner's got a 2-on-1. Hafner hard shot across, gets it to Alstad. Alstad, the low angle, swings over the top and doesn't quite have it, and now Bischel able to skate it away for the Blunicorns. Bischel trying to get a 3-on-2 going here, hassled from behind by Dave Hafner, but he does hang on to that puck all the way to the Zamboni door in Merlot's territory. Now into center, swing over the top, a one-timer for Stefani, no good, but the puck still held by the Blunicorns. Maggie Augustin putting some defense on, but it's controlled by Blue. Stefani there in the low slot, can't turn, but he flicks it away center point for Bischel. Bischel drags, fires, what a stop by Alstad, doesn't allow him to take that shot. And now Hafner looking to clear, he's not quite able to. Bischel once more holds the zone at the center point. From the top of the far circle, his shot goes over the head of John Stefani and ends up at the Zamboni door. Ashley Baldwin will just clear it down for an icing in order to get a change for her team. 5:31 to play in the first period. Still a 0-0 tie here at MGHA Sunday Night Hockey. Both teams playing well, both teams putting pressure on the other, but so far neither one has found just the right way to get it. As we send a water bottle across the ice there, a little unusual. but now we're ready to go. Face off, not really won by anyone. Sukup able to force it down in the zone, but Forbes moves along. No, Justin holds it again at the Zamboni door. Trying to move around the defense. Nice job by Sukup getting around. Now takes it out into center. Feed, a swing from Nessel, attempted second chance, and a great stop and cover by Nikki Veldkamp. It was James Perrins down low that put the final whack on it, but Nikki Veldkamp in position makes the stop. 4:42 on the clock now. Still nothing on the scoreboard. A hard battle for the face-off, and it is won by the Merlots. Forbes will take it behind her net. And Amanda sending it up towards Ames Barker on the near wall. Now that puck gets loose, and Merlots trying to skate with it. Flying up there is Mike Ekberg. Ekberg looks to send it to center. He swings over the top, though, and now Sukup's got it. Sukup challenged by Ames Barker, forced to drop that pass off on the near wall. Blunicorns control there, send into the zone, but Barker's got it, working it towards center ice. Stripped by Sukup and dumped back down into the Merlot territory. Forbes is going to take this in her own corner. 4:16 to play. She's got Ames Barker calling for it. Finds him at the blue line, and here he comes. Moves around Kate Walton. Now fires a nice cross-ice pass. Nessel put a hand on it and is going to track this one down in his own territory. Good hold by Miranda Soloff there from Merlot. She sends cross-ice, but nobody on her team there. It's just James Perrins for blue, and Perrins instead sends a great one into center ice, and he follows it up. Carrying this one for blue, I believe, is Angela Trentadue. Apologize, she's one of the newer players I'm not as familiar with. Trentadue able to force it down. A nice backhand from Perrins, but it's cleared out. Held to the point by Kate. Kate sends it in, skated away by Baldwin as she laid her stick on that one in the slot. Now moving it forward, and chasing after it is Jess Rizecki. Bischel gets there before Rizecki's able to. He turns around and cuts back through center ice. Oh man, a nice move, and here's Bischel 1-on-2, going to the slot, kicks across. Taking the shot is James Perrins, stick save. Bischel can't follow it as Baldwin clears it out. At the point, it's Elena Queller. Queller's got a possible 3-on-2 if she can pick up a little speed. Bischel, though, nice poke out at center ice and knocks it free for Angela Trentadue to gather. Trentadue moves across. Fladbrick puts a one-handed stick in there. Still battling, and he's able to knock it towards the point. And now carried by Soloff. Soloff goes cross ice, but it's Alex Stotts off the back of his stick, and Kelleher will send it out. Vlad holds at the blue line, being chased from behind. Perrins does a stick lift, but Vlad able to get a shot on. It's wide, but Queller will have it for the Merlots. Queller has it knocked off her tape, but she gets it right back from Forbes. Again knocked off by Bischel, and now turning around is Perrins. James Perrins working 1-on-2 against Forbes and Vlad Brick. He'll backhand that one in and get his changers to follow it up. Kelleher trying to grab it there, can't do it. Queller out into center ice, and it'll be Stotts to take it with 2:30 to play in the first. Alex Stotts dumps in, 2:26 to go. That puck rims around, ends up behind the net. One on for Vlad, but he sends up the near side and gets it to Dave Hafner. Hafner on that near wall, able to get into the center ice for Elena Queller. Queller turning it around, but unfortunately surrendering it right to Mark Nessel, who dumps it back in the zone. Vlad Brick has it there. Dave Hafner calling for it. Brick a nice pass up the wall to him on the near side. Moving cross ice, it's just Nessel. Nessel can't get it though, and Queller I think is going to get there first at that far wall. She tries to send one in center, but it misses behind the net and comes up the near side. Stepping up at the point is Maggie Augustin. Her pass broken up by Alex Stotts and then cleared out by John Stefani. Skating back forward is Amanda Forbes. She'll take it in her own zone with 1:46 to go. Forbes taking around the cage, sends near side, trying to get that one forward to Dave Hafner. Hafner hassled by Stefani, but he's able to play it into center ice. Kate Walton there, though, for Blunicorns, and moves it into center. Up towards the blue line, here comes Forbes, looking to activate from her defensive position. No, she'll send it in lightly and get a change with 1:26 to go as Kelleher drops it behind his own net. Nice rim up along the near side, but Hafner's able to step up, and now a second chance. What a pad save. Oh, my goodness. A great save from Kelleher on the shot by Marty Alstad. Alstad moves it down into the corner for Dave Hafner once more. Hafner to Alstad, just couldn't play it with the back skate, but center point shot from Ashley Baldwin deflected away by Nessel and goes to the far wall. Nessel in the corner up to the point. Baldwin grabs it but can't hold the zone, and with 58 seconds left, her team will have to check up. She dumps that one in behind the net. Kelleher will stop it up, leave for Kate Walton as both teams are going to go for a complete line change here. 47 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Walton looking for an outlet pass as they move out of their zone, and instead it's Ames Barker that's able to intercept one, grab it, wanting to get into center, tries the backhand pass, feeds it through. Forbes steps up towards the hash marks, backhands around, great pass, great shot, save. No good, but they still have it. Barker turning, firing, and can't, just gets it across everybody, but Forbes, top of the far circle, back to Barker. He's going to try and turn on this one here, sends it in. Great job by Kate Walton to stop it up and get it to the near wall. 16 seconds to play. Into center there. Stopped up and shot. No, deflected away. And we've got a hand up here. Waiting for the signal from the official. Interference. And the first penalty of the game comes. Interference is the call. Brian Bischel discussing it with the official, but she has made her decision. And so the Blunicorns will hit the box. First penalty of the game, it's interference with 11.2 seconds to play in this first period. So that 90-second penalty will extend into the second period. As getting into the box for the Blunicorns is number 11, Trisha Adamus. Adamus charged with interference because our games are shorter than the full 60-minute games of the NHL. We only serve 90-second penalties on a minor penalty, so 90 seconds in the box for Trisha Adamus. The crime of interference has been alleged. 11.2 seconds to play in the first period. Scoring table just getting everything set up. And we'll get started as soon as that's there. There we go. Now we've got the penalty on the board and we're ready to go. Off the draw, it is won by Merlot. Shot comes in from Barker, but it's wide of the cage. Going to the far wall, stepping up is Forbes. 5 seconds to play. Forbes moves this one down. Gets a little bit out of the reach of Jess Rosecki. Now rimmed to the near side, and that should do it. And so we will have, the penalty did not run for some reason, but we will have a minute 19 of a power play for the Merlots when we come back in the second period. Only a 1-minute intermission we do here in the MGHA. Great period of hockey. A lot of fun to watch. Both teams generated some really solid scoring chances. Nikki Veldkamp and Doug Kelleher both had to turn a few tough ones away. Doug Kelleher in particular faced a couple of nasty opportunities coming right towards his crease, but he does an outstanding job, as does Nikki Veldkamp, and because of that, the score is still 0-0. But the Merlots are going to come out here and have 1 minute and 11 seconds. 1 minute and 19 seconds of a power play, 5-on-4. Now, in the MGHA, because it's an adult rec, no check league, right? All of us have, jobs or kids or other things we all have to get back to when we wake up on Monday morning. Most people play it in a more conservative way, right? So penalties are relatively uncommon, and I mention that only to say that most teams then in the league, because they don't have a whole lot of practice time, do not practice the power play so much. And so in some ways, I don't want to say it's a hindrance. It's definitely not a hindrance to have 5 skaters to your opponent's 4, except for the fact that the team that's on the penalty kill is able to ice the puck with impunity. And I've heard some discussion amongst USA Hockey, which is the sanctioning body for leagues like ours, that they may remove that in upcoming rules for leagues like ours, for adult rec leagues and things. They may make it so that teams on the penalty kill still get assessed icing calls, because that's what ends up happening a lot of times, is that as soon as they lay a stick on the puck, they're able to ice it, and you just don't actually derive a lot of benefit from being on the power play. We'll see if that, now that I've said all that, we'll see if that actually matters in this particular instance. So again, a minute 19 of a power play for the Merlots. 12 minutes coming up in the second period here. Still a 0-0 score on the board. Referee's talking about when they'll let the offending player out of the box because the scoreboard is not showing the penalty. But off the draw, the Blunicorns, boy, send one down and actually send one on net right towards Nikki Veldkamp. She makes an easy save, and Ashley Baldwin will pick it up behind her net. Baldwin with 11:50 to play, about a minute left on that penalty. Merlots on the power play after the interference call against Blunicorns. Pass entry is long, and Mark Nessel's able to send it in hard and actually finds at the blue line Sukup. Sukup, high slot, a shot, and a save from Nikki, and she will cover that one up with 11:34 to play in the second. I apologize, folks, if the camera work is janky. I'm looking at the ice. I'm not looking through the camera lens because of how wide a shot it is. And so I'm sort of following by feel. And so let me know if you see something you don't like. Give me a note in the chat and let me know what I can do better here. Face-off coming now in the Merlot zone. It's actually won by the penalty-killing team. And now to Bischel for the Blunicorns. His shot goes wide, and Forbes knocks it to herself. Moves that one ahead to Dave Hafner. 11:24 to play in the first period. About 30 seconds left on that penalty. Nice job by the Merlots to bring this one into the zone. Carrying it forward is Marty Alstad, but it's skated out. He's a little frustrated he wasn't able to hang on to it a little more tightly, but a nice defensive job by Vlad Brick as always, sends it back into center ice. Blunicorns move it back to the defenseman Bischel, and Bischel clears it in. 11:03 on the clock, just a few seconds left on this power play as Amanda Forbes skates behind her own net. Forbes for the Merlots moves this one across, trying to get it to Amber Heck. It's out of Heck's reach, but Hafner follows up and moves it forward to Heck once more. Heck, top of the circle, dumps to the near wall to avoid Kate Walton's defense. Now back to Forbes at the near point. Forbes at the point, sends a shot in, deflected away by Bischel and all the way to the far wall. Alstad picks it up, curls it around. Both teams are full strength as the penalty expires. Forbes feed one in. Oh man, Hafner reaches out and tries the deflection. It's a bit too strong and he can't get it. Both teams, again, are full strength. The penalty has expired and the puck is knocked out into neutral ice, taken there by Marty Alstad. Alstad across to Amber Heck. Heck on the near side, looking for another entry for the Merlots. She carries in and sends down along the wall. 10-12 to go in the second period. Still scoreless up there on the Pepsi board. Nice hold at the point by Maggie Augustin. Sent down in. Ames Barker tries to knock it forward, but can't do it. He'll chase it down. Backhand is picked off by Stefani. And the Blunicorns head the other way. Stefani's pass goes well past everybody. Hand is up, and icing is the call. We'll turn it back over to the Blunicorn zone. And sorry, I just realized as I slam my water down that that's shaking the tripod, so apologies for that. 9:53 to play in the second period. Still 0-0 between the Blunicorns and the Merlots. Face off in the far side of the Blunicorn zone, and it is won by the Merlots. Ashley Baldwin lifts one in. It's broken up by Nessel and sent right back out. That one's spinning like a quarter on a table. Now flattens out. No icing's going to be the call. Baldwin gets there before Stefani, and a great backhanded pass finds Mike Ekberg. Ekberg forward to Ames Barker, and it comes all the way to the Blunicorn zone. Alex Stotts looks to clear. Nice hold instead by Ekberg, and Ekberg's got control. Send to center. Nessel grabs there and lifts another one out into center ice. Stefani following that one up for the Blunicorns. Carries in front of the scorer's table as he moves forward here. Stefani all the way to the far wall and now back behind the Merlots zone, below the Merlots cage. Vlad Brick has it there. Hard lead pass and finds Ames Barker. Barker challenged by Stotts. The puck working its way towards the slot. Oh, big collision there. Huge collision between Stefani and Mike Ekberg, but Ashley Baldwin comes out with the puck. Baldwin stops at the point. Oh, and the puck actually comes out into center ice. They'll have to check back up. Baldwin looking to dig it away. Does. Stefani, though, coming in front, trying to hold it. Instead, sent right down by Ekberg. Stotts got it there for the Blunicorns. Looking for an outlet pass. Sends one forward, and in fact, it comes all the way down into Merlot's territory. Nikki Veldkamp will send it to the far wall. Little confusion again on the Merlot's part on who exactly would get that, but Ashley Baldwin now picks it up with 8:32 to play. Baldwin to the point, but it's held by Nessel. His shot well wide and goes to the far wall. Sukup there looking to shield it away from Brick. Sends a pass forward. Now back to Sukup. Great little tap and sent into center. Trying to get there is James Perrins. He can't make it in time, and the puck works its way toward the Blunicorn zone. Bischel will take it with 8:12 to go. Turning around in his slot, now up off the wall, and finds Kit Hamada. Hamada in the near side face-off dot, tries to get a shot in. It's blocked by Forbes, ends up behind the net. Sukup there, looking to dangle through Forbes, can't do it. Amanda Forbes with a great defensive play and skates it out. Forbes in her own far corner, rims it along. It's going to be held by Kate Walton, but in neutral territory, and their team will have to check up. Puck coming across, broken up, and a nice take there by Jess Rizecki. Rizecki 3-on-2 with the Merlots as she enters near side. Fires a shot, a stick save, and a cover from Doug Kelleher. Nice play by Rizecki to carry that one all the way. 7:36 to go, and we are still scoreless in this game. Excellent sound choice from the scoreboard team. Charge! Alrighty. Face off near side of the Blunicorn zone. 7:36 to play in the second. Still a scoreless effort. And it's Elena Queller that controls. Tries to drop off for Soloff. It goes too strong, and Bischel rims to the far wall. Maggie Augustin stepping up. It actually gets by her, and this one's going to be taken by Posner. Posner moving it across. Nice job to move that one across the blue line, but Forbes will have it. Suck up with the forecheck pressure. but instead, Forbes rims it near side. She's got Queller there. Queller skating with it. Hafner stepping up as well, trying to get it past Nessel. Nessel does turn on it, still trying to clear. Queller can't hold it, and it does come out. Back to Forbes at her own blue line. Forbes this one. This time Queller easily settles it down, carries across the blue lines, got Hafner in the middle, trying to stick handle around Nessel, gets one on net, and Kelleher will just elect to stop it. We'll get another face-off. .6:51 to play in this game, still scoreless. Both these teams very evenly matched, doing a good job keeping the other from getting too many scoring opportunities, but they each have generated a few. We'll see if they can generate a few more here, finally get one behind these very tough goaltenders. Draw is won by Marty Alstad, trying to hold it, moves it to the near wall, and now sent up to Ashley Baldwin near point. Baldwin, a light shot in, sticked and gloved by Kelleher. And we'll get yet another faceoff on this side of the Blunicorn zone. .6:41 to play in this game. Face-off is knocked to the near wall. Nessel has it there for Blunicorns. Sends to the point, but Baldwin's going to control and work her way into the high slot. A nice shot and a nice glove by Kelleher. Kelleher flashes the leather and denies Baldwin a goal. .6:31 to play, still scoreless. Again, Alstad trying to swat one in hard off of the face-off. And it will be covered by Kelleher. And we'll get another draw here. Only 3 seconds off the clock on that particular face-off. Face-off again. Alstad trying to get it towards the net, but this time it's skated away by the Blunicorns. Forcing it up the wall. Ashley Baldwin able to take it. Baldwin's shot deflected away by Nessel to the near corner. Heck trying to get down that one. Instead, Nessel will have it. Clears it hard the other way and all the way down. Hand is up. Van icing the call. And you know what we're doing. We're heading back to Blunicorn territory for another face-off. .6:06 to play in the second period. 0-0 is the score. And now taking the face-off, it's going to be Mike Ekberg against John Stefani. Ekberg sends one right towards number 12. Who was that? That was Brendan Davey. Shot again comes in, but Stefani able to take it and skate it away for the Blunicorns. Stefani moving nicely through center ice. He's got a 3-on-2 developing here. Kit Hamada to his left. His shot goes wide, but it'll be taken by James Perrins. Perrins' shot is deflected, ends up behind the net, but Kit Hamada able to turn it around for Blue and send to the far side. Kate Walton looking to scream one into center, but Forbes is there, knocks it out. Bischel steps up, though, takes it near point. Top of the near circle. His shot and stick save. Great stick save from Nikki Veldkamp. Puck on the far wall. Good battle there right in front of the far wall. Trying to take this one away is Stefani. He sends to center, but who's there except Mike Ekberg? Ekberg sends a pass forward for Jess Rizecki. Rizecki follows this one up. Oh, and loses the edge, goes down. Bischel turns it around and gets it up to Stefani. Stefani moving to the center point. He's got Hamada across, now to the high slot. His shot just wide of the cage and goes to that far wall. Backhanded out by Brendan Davey. Shot comes in from Kate Walton, but comes to the near side. Looking to clear are the Merlots. They do get it up and move it to Rizecki. Rizecki battling as that one comes into the Blunicorn zone, but it's going to be taken by Brian Bischel. He'll turn around on his face-off dot and head this one the other way with 4:48 to play in the second. Bischel elects to dump this one in, let his team finish up their change and go after it. Ladbrick will grab for the Merlots on the far side. Boy, his attempted clear is blocked up by Sukup. That puck in the crease, and Nikki Veldkamp wisely decides to settle it down. A nice play by Sukup to send that one in there. Following up with him was Trisha Adamas, who had previously been called for that interference penalty. So with 4:33 to play, we're still scoreless, and we'll get a face-off in the Merlots zone. Puck drops, it's controlled by Sukup, into center for Nessel. Great block by Ashley Baldwin, sent to the far wall. Backhand towards center, knocked out by Soloff. Hafner has it, and he clears that one, and I don't think that's going to go down for icing. And a nice stride by Elena Queller. She may get there before Nessel. No, Nessel able to turn and send to the wall. Queller still hassling as he moves it forward. Now Hafner in there, his shot wide, and goes to the far side. Queller all over the ice here, stepping up on this one. Brick holds at the point. Stott's trying to clear. He does, as Soloff will turn it back in. Merlots check up on the delayed offsides. 3:59 to play, and it's controlled by Mark Nessel behind his own end line as he skates forward. Nice lead pass, finds Sukup. Did Sukup get a stick on it? He did, and now he's going to turn this one around. Moves past Vlad Brick on a great move. Still forced to the outside by Baldwin. Coming in is Adamas. He's going to look to get it to her. Sends through center, and Baldwin lets it go wisely to the wall, where Queller will have it. Queller trying to turn around. Nice play with the skate. Nessel hassling her at the blue line. He does hold, and Nessel from the near point. Now top of the near circle. Sends a shot in. Blocker save from Nikki Veldkamp. Good lift from Ashley Baldwin. Trying to be chopped is Sukup, but he'll have to take it out in center ice. He moves it across for Kate Walton. Following, though, is Hafner. Hafner, a great move around. Walton loses the puck, though, and Kate follows up. Excellent defense. Clears it to the blue line of the Merlots. Pass from Baldwin to Queller goes too strong, and Sukup will have it in his own zone. Nice strip by Queller. Queller down low, a shot and a save. Backhand chance, oh, and he loses the edge. Marty Allstat had probably the best opportunity just yet, and unfortunately not able to convert. But here's Queller once more at the near side blue line. Sends it towards center, stopped up by Kate Walton. Walton's clearing attempt hits off a skate, but does come out into neutral ice. Hafner will take it for the Merlots. He backhands in as his team checks up. 2:40 to play. Bischel will take it behind his net for the Blunicorns. Bischel lifts a long home run pass attempt. Getting back on defense, though, are Forbes and Allstat. Skating forward with this one is Kelleher. Kelleher on the near wall, trying to turn it around. Finds Bischel at the point. Bischel looks to send in. Great block by Amanda Forbes as she gets the legs together. Bischel still at the point, has the puck knocked off his tape and into neutral ice. Blue will have to check up for the delayed offsides. Barker with a nice poke check there for the Merlots, still following Bischel. Bischel instead elects to turn this one around and get it to Trentadue. Forbes now at the blue line, moves past Trentadue, moves past Stotts, moves past Kelleher and goes into the slot, fires a shot, and Doug Kelleher is able to grab it. I should mention the other Kelleher I'm mentioning is number 7 in the orange helmet and gloves, Tanis Kelleher. Doug Kelleher, the goalie, with a great stop there. And we'll get another face-off with 1:55 to play in the second. Still scoreless in this game. Face-off between Tanis Kelleher and Mike Ekberg. The puck on the near wall. It is controlled by Ashley Baldwin. Deflection attempt goes wide and comes to the far wall. Alex Stott sends up to the point. Good hold by Perrins, trying to get it past Vlad Brick. Brick so tough at that point, and he does clear it forward, trying to get it to Ekberg. Ekberg sends back to the point for Brick. His shot blocked up. Now Stott's trying to clear, and he does, and he gets the lead pass to Tanis Kelleher. Striding behind her is Ekberg, but Tanis has got it. Backhand shot, pad save from Nikki Veldkamp. Great save on the breakaway by Kelleher. Digs it off the wall and sends towards the point. Backhand by James Perrins is held by Walton. Following it up is Brick. Trying to get this one, but they move it back to Kelleher. Great cross ice, and it's just out of the reach of Angela Trentadue, now on the near wall. Puck moving forward and trying to carry this one is Jess Rozecki. Now Baldwin follows up, top of the near circle. Shot hits Nessel in the pads, tries to follow through into center ice, but it's going to be skated away this time by Trentadue. Trentadue and Kelleher combine to knock it into neutral ice. Kate Walton gets the rebound and sends forward. Trentadue again on the near wall, being tracked by Soloff. Looking to clear up that near side, and does. Actually sends it all the way in to Merlot territory with 39 seconds left to play in the period. Baldwin nicely overskates to clear it out. Actually clears it past everybody. I think she just wanted to get a change there. So, icing the call, 31.3 to play. We'll come back to the Merlot zone as we remain scoreless deep into the second period of this game. .3 to play. Puck drops and it's won by the Merlots. Queller tries to move it forward. It works its way towards the center, but now on the near wall, here's Dave Hafner. One-on-one with Mark Nessel. Hafner's got about half a step. Tries a shot from the outside. It's saved. Oh boy, and a huge collision as they go into the wall. Both get up and look okay. Puck back into neutral ice, moving it forward for Queller, and here comes Miranda Soloff. Oh, but because Dave Hafner had suffered a pretty catastrophic fall back there, offsides is the call, and we'll get a neutral ice faceoff. 10.7 to play in the second. Still scoreless. Merlots versus the Blunicorns here at MGHA Sunday Night Hockey. Soloff versus Safani in the face-off dot. Soloff wins it, looks to move it across, does find Amanda Forbes. Forbes centering pass, now Soloff following it, now drops off, shot from Hafner and sticked away with 1 second to go. The Merlots generate one last shot, but Doug Kelleher equal to the task, and he keeps it 0-0 on that scoreboard as we go to the final intermission before the third period. Both teams playing excellent hockey tonight. We're seeing offensive pushes from both. We're seeing great defensive play from both. We are seeing, more than anything, excellent goaltending from both. Nikki Veldkamp and Doug Kelleher are putting on a clinic tonight, doing an outstanding job between their respective pipes. And because of that, neither team has found the way to get what, frankly, is probably going to be the game winner, which is just a single goal. Just need one. The Merlots did get a power play at the end of the first, beginning of the second, on an interference call against Trisha Adamas, of the Blunicorns, but they were not able to convert. The penalty kill successful for Blue, and now you can see, and I don't know if I can zoom in the Twitch app. Let's see. I cannot. But you can see Doug Kelleher over there. He's the big guy now with the gray mask back on his head. He's sort of directing traffic, letting his team know what he's seeing from his position in the goal, trying to help them out, see if they can't sink one here in the third and final period. And that's exactly what you want out of your goalie. You want someone who's engaged, who's interested, who's watching the play when it's away from their zone. And that's clearly what Kelleher is doing for the Blunicorns. And having played with Nikki Veldkamp, I know she's doing the same for the Merlots. So with that in mind, we've got 12 more minutes to try and find a winner here. Still 0-0 after 2 hard periods of hockey, but we've got one left to go. All right, it's going to be Justin Sukup against Marty Alstad in the faceoff dot as we get this third and final period underway. Referee signals ready, drops the puck, and the Blunicorns win it. Alex Stotts at his blue line ahead to Justin Sukup. Sukup, a nice move around the defense, and here he comes. He's 1-on-3 though, goes to the high slot, pulls the trigger, doesn't make its way through traffic. And sorry, I should probably move the camera here so you can see what's going on. Puck on the near side, trying to get after that one is Amber Heck. Sends into center, and Alstad grabs. He moves across, frames Barker. Barker in a foot race there to the near wall. Does beat out Alex Stotts. Stotts goes down. Barker's going to try and dig this one off the wall. Instead, Bischel skates it away, and here comes Brian Bischel. Vlad Brick swats it one-handedly off his stick and sends it back down. Stotts in the Blunicorn zone, looks to clear, lifts it high off the wall, and is able to send it forward. Nice grab there by Bischel. Bischel turns it around in center ice and gets himself a little room to work. Bischel now going for a home run pass, and fortunately, though, that one goes past everybody and past a couple of red lines, icing the call. Let's head over to the Blunicorn zone for a face-off. 11:09 to go, scoreless in this game. Had some good chances from both teams, and I know Marty Alstad wants a second whack at the one he had a little bit earlier in the second, but just wasn't quite able to turn on it. Face-off now near side of the Blunicorn zone, won by the Merlots. Maggie Augustin secks up, lights one in, but Kate Walton able to clear it out. That one coming down may also go for icing. It does. And we'll head right back to where we were before. Face-off will be Mike Ekberg taking on Tanis Kelleher with 10:59 to go in this game. Ekberg able to win it. Nice pass to Baldwin. Baldwin swings over the top on the shot attempt, and Nessel clears one out and just ices it down again. It crosses the line, and we get another icing call. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure why the Blunicorns are feeling this much pressure in their own zone that they're having to send it down for icing each time. They've done a great job moving past the Merlots in the defensive zone, getting good breakouts, good passes. I don't think they need to be taking these icings. Off the dot, the puck is one out towards the point. A great hold by Vlad Brick, and he moves that one back down. Brendan Davey taps into center ice, but here comes Nessel, and now Nessel's got some room to work. A 3-on-2 developing. Nessel enters the zone, goes to the top of the far circle, lifts one in. It's out of the glove of Nikki Veldkamp, but knocked away. Great defense from Ashley Baldwin. Brendan Davey moves one into center ice. Kate Walton across to Tanis Kelleher. And Kelleher dumps it back into the Merlot zone. 10:19 to play as Baldwin takes it defensively for the Merlots. Feed all the way out to center. Broken up by Bischel. Knocked toward the blue line and then poked all the way in. Taken there by Brick. Brick goes for a long outlet pass. Instead, Kate Walton gets in the way and finds Bischel once more. Bischel, a nice little lead drop off there. Unfortunately, gets caught up in the skates of the lineman, but able to find it out of the Blunicorns, send a shot in a bit wide. Turning this one around, it comes to Hafner. Nice poke by Kate Walton. Good follow there by Mike Ekberg, but a knock, and it's taken away. Turn and fire by Kate Walton. No, Baldwin's got it, and wisely cuts behind her own net. Baldwin has it stripped away, but now Brick sends to the point for Hafner. It's past Hafner, but this may go on net. It does. And stopped by Kelleher. Excellently played by Kelleher, who actually moves a lead pass all the way up to James Perrins. Perrins enters the zone looking for a pass here. He feeds across to Bischel at the Zamboni door. Bischel with 9:24 to play, doing battle with Amanda Forbes. Forbes with a nice skate play and takes that one out. Then back to the far side. Forbes has got Queller, and Queller's going to be one-on-one with Stotts, possibly two-on-one as Hafner enters. Queller trying to move through. She sees Hafner there, turns on the shot. It's just wide, but Hafner's going to pick it up. Dave Hafner looking to feed in, now finds Soloff. Soloff shot blocked by the knee of Alex Stotts and knocked away. Bischel holds there, looking to clear. Send to the point. Nope, it's Amanda Forbes. Forbes sends a light one in. Deflection by Soloff. No good. A save from Kelleher. Now to Soloff once more. Broken up, and the stick is raised by Brian Bischel. At the point, though, Maggie Augustin able to knock that one down at the sacrificing her body there, and the puck remains on the edge of the net. Poke to the far side where Elena Queller will have it once more. Looks to feed to center. Finds Hafner. Hafner tries to hit Soloff. Sends it back. Queller's going to be able to turn at the hash marks. Shot comes in. It hits the skate of John Stefani. Queller's still after this one, poking it deeper and deeper, but it does work its way out to the far wall where Bischel will take it for the Blunicorns. 8:20 to play in the game. Still scoreless. Bischel's going to dump and change on that one. And Maggie Augustin will take it behind the net. Rim to the near side. Dave Hafner all alone there. He's going to be able to skate with Miranda Soloff 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2. He elects to fire a shot in. He'll go for a change as the rest of the Merlots team was changing. This one's sent out by Blue. Great step up by Ashley Baldwin. Activates on defense to the dot. Shot and a save and a cover from Doug Kelleher. 7:53 to play. Nice offensive activation by the defensive player Ashley Baldwin. But Kelleher makes another stop. Face off in the Merlot zone. Justin Sukup has it and drops off for Nessel. Nessel's going to rim this one on the far wall. Baldwin can't hold it, and instead it's skated away by Trentadue. Trentadue hassled from behind, but able to turn and fire it in. And here's Sukup. Sukup trying to work his way into the slot. Has it knocked off his tape by Baldwin. Sends through center. It's knocked away again by Baldwin. Vlad Brick near side. Lead pass to Ames Barker. Great one tap from Barker as he moves around Kate Walton. Good back check from the Blunicorns, but Barker's able to send this one into the zone. Sukup has it there near wall and moves it back out. Carried by carried there by Posner. Posner challenged by Baldwin. Baldwin able to send it out. Sukup's got it, waiting for Posner to get back on side. Now Sukup makes his entry, goes to the face-off dot, tries a low-angle shot, a great pad save coming up, and this one's going to be stopped by Nikki Veldkamp, knocked out, and swatted out by Marty Allstad. At the point, Bischel will hold for the Blunicorns. Moves around one defender, moves around a second defender, now to the face-off dot, working his way past everybody. Turns and fires a light shot. It hits a couple of Merlot players and goes all the way to the far corner. Turning hard on that one is Maggie Augustin, sending forward for Barker near wall. Ames will take it there. He goes for a long pass, but the hand is up, and icing is the call. 6:56 to play. We'll go back to the Merlot zone. 0-0 still in this game, thanks to both goaltenders doing an outstanding job. We'll see if either team can find their way past in the remaining just under 7 minutes here. Draw is won by the Merlots. A lonely battle trying to move it by. Nice hold by Alex Stotts at the point. Pass to Kelleher intercepted, but Stotts follows up, sends a shot in. It's kicked away by Vlad Brigg to the near corner. Blunicorns still skating with it in Merlot territory. They feed to Stotts in the center, but he's not able to turn. And this one will be taken by Mike Ekberg. Ekberg in front of the Zamboni door. Now feeds ahead. This one's going to be grabbed by Bischel defensively for the Blunicorns with 6:22 to go. Long pass to Tanis Kelleher, instead taken by Vlad Brick. Moves into center, falling down is Ekberg. And instead, Kelleher enters the zone, 3-on-2. Got Bischel across, fires a shot, covered up by Nikki Veldkamp. Kelleher pulls the trigger, Veldkamp makes the stop, and we remain scoreless with 6:08 to go in the third. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. You can visit the website at www.madisongayhockey.org. If you're in the chat, let me know. Say hey. Always good to see people watching live. With 6:08 to play in this outstanding game, it is still 0-0. The Merlots and the Blunicorns trying to find a goal. Stefani, a backhand shot just wide, and Amanda Forbes will take it behind the net. Move up the near side to Dave Hafner. Hafner trying to get around Kate Walton's, able to skate it free. He's got a 2-on-1 developing here. Hassel from behind. He gets it over to Queller. Great pass. Here's Queller from the hash mark. Save. Followed up by Hafner, but covered by Doug Kelleher. Oh, man. Great 2-on-1 break from the Merlots. They do an outstanding job. Hafner with a killer pass. Queller with a great shot. And then Dave Hafner followed it up. But Doug Kelleher is too much in net. He gets on top before Hafner can get another whack. Face off for Queller, far side. Taking on John Stefani, referee pointing where she wants him. Face off is won by Queller, but then Stefani able to knock it to that wall. Back through center, there's Miranda Soloff, and instead it's covered by Doug Kelleher once more. Kelleher has been getting the brunt of it today, I would say. More shots for the Merlots, definitely, than for the Blunicorns, but Kelleher's turned them all away. Another face-off. This time it is controlled by Merlots, but Stefani knocks it out. This may be on net. Either way, it doesn't have enough. I think Nikki's going to have to skate out and play this one quickly. Boy, well out in front of the crease, and the referees allow her a cover there. I think the Blunicorns wanted a shot at that one. So with 5:27 to go, it remains a 0-0 tie. Marty Alstad will take on Justin Sukup in the far side of the Merlot zone. Puck drops, Sukup wins it, sends to the point for Bischel. Bischel trying to skate around, his pass into center, broken up by Alstad, but Stott's able to work it back down. Vlad Brick looking to clear, here's Bischel though. Bischel at the hash marks, wide open, shot and a shoulder save. Second chance again saved. Oh, and Nikki Veldkamp with her two best stops of the night right there. Bischel, a dangerous shooter. He'd get a lot of room to look at. Nikki takes a great angle, stops the first shot, and then reacts well to the second, gets the freeze, and keeps her team tied up 0-0. 5:12 to play in the third period. Again, it'll be Alstad versus Sukup. Got some amount of confusion. Oh, we have one player, hobbling off here. Not sure if we had a skate issue, but we do have one of the Blunicorns players that looked to hobble off there. I'll let you know if I can get some more information. With 5:12 to play, we're going to drop the puck once again. It's sent out to Nessel. Nessel, high slot, shot deflects off a number of players and into the near corner. Vlad Brick moving forward to Barker. Instead, it's held by Alex Stotts and sent all the way back down, rimming to the far side. With 5 minutes to play, Ashley Baldwin pokes it past, getting it to the Zamboni door, but Sukup is there and takes it, moves it back behind the net. Sukup into center, deflects off a stick, trying to get after it as Blunicorns, and this time it's Posner. Now back behind the net for Ashley Baldwin. Baldwin near side, moves up to Barker. Pass too strong, and Stotts has got it in center ice. Stotts cross ice to Nessel. Instead, it'll be Amber Heck for the Merlots. Amber challenged from behind. That puck stuck in front of her own bench. She battles, though, and sends it to the blue line where Nessel will have it. He taps forward and gets that one to Trentadue. Trendadue's pass picked off by Barker, turned around for the Merlots with 4:24 to go. Barker at the blue line, trying to move around Stotts. Stotts gets a stick on it, stops it up. Barker still holds and works his way down. He's got a cross ice pass available if he can do it. Turn and a great shot, but a great save from Kelleher. Back into center, deflected by Alstad, but Stotts able to clear it and move to the far wall. Held at the point by Amanda Forbes. Amanda Forbes, top of the circle. Her shot just wide and comes to the near side. Barker there with 3:57 to go for the Merlots. Sends a shot in, deflection. Oh my goodness, what a play. Jess Rizecki nearly got it done, but it was just wide. Maggie Augustin activates at the point. Barker sends it back down. Skating after it are Forbes and Alstad. Alstad will get there, and he'll take at the outer hashes. Wraps one around for Barker, who dives full extension, but Augustin able to send it back down. Maggie Augustin, great play at the point, and drops it in with 3:32 to go. The tired Merlots team has got to get a line change here, and so carrying it forward is Posner. He moves up to Sukup, and here comes Sukup. Sukup challenged hard by Amanda Forbes. He's able to shield the puck from her. Still playing with it on the near side. Continues to be challenged and is forced to just rim it down. Finds Kit Hamada. Hamada looks to turn it around. Wrap around, no good. And kicked away by Forbes. 3:09 to play as Forbes reverses direction. Far side now around Hamada. Send to the blue line. Good stop by Nessel. Nessel shot for the blue line. Great deflection away from Maggie Augustin. Augustin near side trying to control. Big collision right along the boards there. Lots of contact as this puck comes out. They move it all the way along and find Jess Rzecki. Rzecki looks to carry. Nice move past Stefani and pokes it forward. Keeps it going forward to let her team get a change with 2:41 to play. Kate Walton sending this one around. Just entering the ice and trying to grab it, but are the Blunicorns can't do it. Stefani able to turn though and back into neutral ice. Here come the Merlots the other way, trying to step over the top. Tanis Kelleher gets a stick in there, but the Merlots are able to turn it back into the Blunicorn zone with 2:22 to play. Stefani behind his own net, looks for an outlet pass, sends forward, it's stopped by Mike Ekberg. Ekberg a shot and a sticked away by Kelleher. Puck on the near wall for Kate Walton of the Blunicorns. They move it across, broken up briefly, but able to clear it, and Kelleher turns around and moves that one ahead nicely to Trisha Adamas. Baldwin past Adamas as she moves along the near wall, continuing that one forward, but Kelleher's there and is able to turn on it back into Merlot territory with 1:53 to go in the game. Ladbrick has it there, lifts it past the defense and keeps it moving forward. Merlot's looking to get into the zone. Ekberg will dump and chase after it as it goes behind the net. Alex Stott's there, sends hard near side. Hafner getting in the way and able to turn it around, finds Queller. She can't quite settle it down. Nice hold at the point by Baldwin, but Stefani right there in the high slot, able to skate it out and move it out. Sukup gets past the defense on a step and is chasing after this one. Fires a shot and hits the outside of the netting as he loses the edge and goes into the boards. Vladbrick swings hard to try and clear this one out. Baldwin, though, following up and will take it for the Merlots. Baldwin hard along the point. No icing as this one was touched. No icing the call. Striding after is Elena Queller with 1:09 to play. Queller putting some pressure on, trying to get after it, but it does. The pass from Kelleher goes to Stefani. Into center for Dave Hafner. Hafner a shot and a save. No, it's loose. Poked. No goal. No goal is the signal. Kelleher got on top. He thought he had stopped the first one, but it made it past his pads, not all the way to the goal line. Queller and Hafner dive in, but they can't get there before Doug dives on top. What a finish from that play. Doug Kelleher by inches keeps his team in it. Still 0-0 with only 55 seconds to play. Miranda Soloff in the dot wins it for the Merlots. Back to Amanda Forbes. Forbes backhand down. Soloff there. Backhand from Barker. And a stick save from Kelleher. Barker sends down across for Soloff once more. It's a bit out of her reach, but striding forward is Forbes, activating on defense with only 42 seconds to play. Forbes carrying this one. Tries to cut in front. Stick back by Kelleher and sent to the wall. Now Soloff sends in. That one hits the skate and comes to the near side. Barker stepping up there, blocks it briefly. Kate Walton's got a chance. No, it's taken by Soloff. Soloff to the dot, backhand over the top. Second chance, poked by Nessel. 23 seconds to play. Soloff still trying here. Hangs on, sends towards the net, and can't quite turn on it is Amber Heck. Now here comes Justin Sukup. Sukup with a possible 3-on-2 here. Good back checking from the Merlots, but Sukup still carrying. Forbes knocks it away and 7 seconds to go. Here comes Amanda Forbes with the last 5 seconds to play. 2 defenders to beat. 1 second. The shot and the save by Kelleher. And that will be the end of this game. 0-0 in regulation. A tie game for two very, very evenly matched teams. Outstanding play from both of these clubs. The Blunicorns, I think, faced a few more shots, it's fair to say, than the Merlots did. The Merlots put some more offensive pressure on. But the Blunicorns got their chances, and it's because of Doug Kelleher and Nikki Veldkamp, the 2 goaltenders in this matchup, that we have a tie game after 36 minutes of hockey. As I look at this rosters, I'm trying to pick 1 star from each team. That's what I like to do at the end of each game. For the Merlots, I am going to go with Elena Queller, number 23. She was involved in a lot of their really solid offensive chances. I was really impressed by her skating and her puck handling. Her awareness of where to be on the ice was very good, and she generated a lot of their scoring opportunities. For the Blunicorns, and it's always difficult because you could always go with a lot of different people. I'm going to go with Tanis Kelleher. Tanis does something that I think doesn't show up nearly enough in a lot of people's thoughts about hockey, which is win faceoffs. If you can control the faceoff, particularly in your opponent's zone, you have a huge advantage right off the bat. So Tanis Kelleher and Elena Queller, my stars of the game. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. It was a blast to watch and a blast to broadcast. So until next time, for the Madison Gay Hockey Association, my name is Zach Seeloff saying so long, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.